G'day and welcome back to Trippin' at Oz, episode 11, The Trip Home. This is our last episode in the Kimberley adventure, and it's been an awesome trip, and we got to see and experience some fantastic places and meet lots of fantastic people along the way. I would just like to say a big thanks to you that have been watching and following along, and a big thanks to those who have subscribed and liked. Anyway, grab a beverage and sit down and relax for 15 minutes, and I hope you all enjoy. You all deserve it.
Oh, here we are, guys. We're on our way back from Broome. Had to leave, unfortunately. And we've pulled up on the side of the road just before Sandfire Roadhouse. We've seen a little track going in. This is this top little camping spot. We did stop at one of the 24-hour stops, but again, full of people. And I really need a good night's sleep. We're only 100 metres from the road, but even at 24-hour stops, it's just like being 100 metres from the road. You know, I just don't sleep very well. I'm a bit of a light sleeper. Anyway, we'll go for a walk. Seen an old wrecked car over here. Some ladies left a sign with it says, "Please don't let you leave your rubbish here." Like, good evidence of people camping. There's toilet paper everywhere again. Disgusting. And at least some people have been digging their holes. I thought about reversing in there, but too many trees in there. Top little spot, no one's even here. Probably can't see it half the time. The road was very hard to see when you're doing 100. But anyway, if I find anything interesting, I'll let you know later. It's people. Look at that. One of the ladies left a sign here. Probably had property on the right hand side. It's disgusting. What do they have to do with it? So overseeing it. A Mazda van, good set of shockies under there if anyone needs them. A good diff. Getting it out would be fun. Anyway, keep going.
After I went for a walk and finished up setting up camp, Karen quickly whipped up a salad, and I chucked on the last 2 bits of steak that I bought from Broome just before I left. I really wish I'd have filled the freezer up with the steak. It's so beautiful up there, as I said before on one of my previous videos.
G'day guys, it's 1st of August. We're on our way back. We've just gone through Karratha, about 50 k's and somewhere to camp. Just every 3 spots has just been chocker, so I took a sidetrack and look what I found. It's bloody awesome. Hey, check that out. What a view. Absolutely no one around. Bit of a breeze, really cool.
Show them the bull.
Loving it. There's a big bull asleep over there under the tree. He was standing up a minute ago, but he sat down in the shade to have a rest. He's a bit shy. He's hiding behind the tree as I walk over there to look at him. But anyway, we're in a riverbed. Hope it don't rain tonight. But this is going to be fantastic. It's made my day because it's been a long day. And I just wanted to find somewhere nice and quiet, and it's done.
Well, after spending the night on the Yanyari River, it was awesome. The birds in the morning and the cattle at night, it was just fantastic. The water, everything was great about that spot. Unfortunately, it's not on Wiki Camps. Anyway, we decided to pack up in the morning and head off to Onslow, where neither of us have ever been. When we arrived at Onslow, both caravan parks were booked out, but we got a spot at the overflow, which is at the lookout on top of the hill over the ocean. It was fantastic.
Morning guys, we're in Onslow. Just gone for our drive out to the old Onslow historic site. It's roughly around 1885. I'll just flip around to the sign. You guys can have a read if you like.
This is the original town site of Onslow and was gazetted as a town site on the 26th of October in 1885 and was named after Sir Alexander Onslow, the Chief Justice of Western Australia at the time. It supported the nearby stations that had been established along the Ashburton River and the gold mines that had developed in the hinterland. One of the first recorded stations was Minderoo, which was established in 1882. By 1890, all land along the Ashburton River had been taken up, running mainly sheep, but also a few cattle. Today it's predominantly cattle and a few sheep. Well, after driving around and having a good look at the old town site, we went down and drove back along the road, which was alongside the Ashburton River. Now, there's free camping all the way alongside of the river. As I said, the two caravan parks in town were both full, and at night the overflows were full. So we had a look alongside the river there, and we counted over 120 caravans and cars parked up on the side of the river in the free camp area. It was absolutely amazing. I'll show you some of the footage. Now, after having a good look around the old Onslow town site and having a drive along the Ashburton River, seeing all the tourists parked up, we decided to head back into the new town site where we were actually staying. And we went past the Onslow salt mines and a few other really nice places to look at. Now, the new town site was actually established in 1924, but everyone moved there in 1925, and the reason being for the change of location was the port that they had built, the jetty, actually kept getting wiped out by cyclones in 1897, and the second and third jetties were actually affected by the silting. This led to the construction of a new jetty 18 kilometres away at Beeden Point, and ultimately to relocation of the town. Now, we hadn't been to Onslow before, we hadn't heard much about it. A few friends had moved there, and I actually worked with a guy years ago who was from there. He was an Aboriginal tribal elder, really nice guy, Billy Tiddums. Now, it's an absolutely beautiful place. I can't get over how nice it is. It is somewhere I could actually live if I really wanted to. Apparently the fishing's quite good there. The only downside is there's not much shopping wise, and everything that we looked at in the local IGA was very expensive. I feel sorry for the people that live there, put it that way. But yeah, it does have a lot of beautiful things to it and is worth the visit. And yeah, I hope you guys get out there and have a look at it one day. Anyway, we packed up the next morning and headed off to our final location.
Our last camp. We were about 150 k's out of Carnarvon. Highway's over the other side of that hill, and goes down past there. I don't know if you can see the truck in the distance there, but we're a fair way off the road. Enough anyway. Anyway, cheers. It's been a great time. Seen a lot of things, and we're going to go and sit down, have a wine, cook some dinner and relax.
Which was just a spot I found on the side of the road, in behind a hill. Now, if you have a look on Wikicamps, I actually named it Trippin' at Oz campsite. Have a look there. If not, on the other side of the road in the background, you'll see in the drone footage there is actually a big section of water, and I think you can get into there. That'll also be very, very nice in there. But yeah, we had a good night. We set up the camper trailer. Karen made some dinner. I put the drone up. We had a few drinks and actually lit a fire for a change and sat around and just thought about all our trip and how much we loved it. It was a sad thing to have to go home, trust me. I would have loved to have gone and seen a lot more and stayed a lot longer, but unfortunately Karen has to go back to work. Some of us need to make some money. And yeah, I'd just like to say thanks again for following and sitting along and listening to me waffle on. And hopefully soon I'll be doing another few short episodes, and hopefully you can come along and join. So if you've liked this one, please subscribe and yeah, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when they do come up. I will be having a break for a little while after this, but yeah, over the Christmas holidays we should be getting out and doing a few more. Anyway, I'd just like to say thanks again, and please take care and stay safe.